Wayne Rooney just announced his in retirement from football. So this video is gonna be me just writing off my favorite moments from Wayne Rooney and to what he means as a football player for me. Because again, as for Man United, I grew up watching Wayne Rooney. Like for me, he was an intense striker. Like the intensity that this guy had, even when he was just playing football as well, the presence. Like Pele, right, summed it up like really well. He said that he's got a heart of a lion when he's playing football, and I agree with this, man. Like Wayne Rooney, fam, it's just like how he played football. Like he could play like anywhere on the pitch. Like if Alex Ferguson, right, had Rooney on the bench and he would turn around and he would be like, Wayne, do you want to play? Rooney would be like, yeah, right. Alex Ferguson would say, do you want to play left back? Rooney would be like, put me on left back, put me in there. And again, there was one advert with I think it's Jogo Bonito in it, where they did one for Rooney. Like he was in training session, and I think it was Roy Carroll. He kept on letting in goals in it, and then Rooney just went, get out in there, I'll go in there. That man was just doing all these saves, takes the ball out like to the halfway line, scores, and then comes back again, but gets chipped. But gets chipped by Tim Howard as well. It's a Jogo Bonito advert. Go check it out. But I'm gonna rattle off, right, some things that I remember from Rooney for me when I was watching him as a kid on TV, right? The first one that I remember, my first memory of Rooney, right, was of course we signed him number 8, holding up the top, and then there's a kid saying, oh yeah, and thank you Everton for giving us Wayne Rooney. The second memory, right, I remember is in Euro 2004. In Euro 2004, I think he was like 18 or 19 years old. He tore that tournament up. The guy, he was sick for his age as well. Like, he's made his professional debut at 16 years old, scored past Arsenal. But that tournament, I was like, Rooney's a baller. Like, in my mind, like, in 2004 as well, like, I was 9 years old and I was looking, I was like, Wayne Rooney is a baller, fam. I was looking at this guy, I was like, wow. Moving on. The Newcastle goal. Everybody, when I say the Newcastle goal, everybody knows what I'm talking about when I say Newcastle goal. Is when he's having an argument, right, with the ref. The dude's arguing with the ref in it, and he's like, he said something to you, right, and he's obviously pissed. He turns around and he was having a terrible game as well, and he said this by himself. He said he was having a terrible game. He was arguing with the ref, and then he just sees the ball up in the air, and then he waits for it to come back down, and just slaps the ball and goes in from like 30 yards out, screamer. I was like, yo, Rooney, bro, Rooney is too sick. He is too sick, fam. And then my other memory as well, I have of Rooney, right, is when he's playing against Man City. Always like Man City or Rooney's little bitches, fam. Like Rooney owns Man City, bro. Like the bicycle kick. I had a mug, right? I had a cup of this pic, like of him like up in the air like this. I had that like mug, and I took it to uni and somebody stole that mug from me, and I was so angry. But I remember that goal as well, specifically because I was eating, right, and I was on the computer, and my entire family was watching the game in it, and I was on the computer, and I just hear my mom scream like, ah! I was like, what happened? And she's like, what a goal, like that's a top-notch goal, that's one of the best goals ever. And then I see, and then I'm looking, I was like, yo, I was going crazy, bro. I was running around everywhere. I was like, Rooney is too much, man. He's too much. And then another memory as well. He broke the goal scoring record for England with the penalty, top blocker, roof of the net, like madness. Like the all-time goal scorer for England. Imagine how many players for England have played. Like the amount of great players that England have had, and he's broken that record. You get what I mean? And then in 2017, breaking Sir Bobby Charlton's record as well, for the most goals scored for Man United with a free kick against Stoke as well. I remember that because it was in the blue kit, and I think we were losing 1-0, and really just slaps in a free kick, you know, and it goes in. Like, what a way to break a record, especially a Man United record, by scoring a free kick like that. It's not just any kind of free kick as well. It was like by the corner side. It wasn't like from like face of the goal, like from a weird angle as well, and he manages to actually get that in as well. But Also, again, like one of my other favorite, one of my favorite like memories from Rooney, right? It was when West Ham was beating us 2-0. I think it was around 2011 or 2010. I remember this because like I was watching the game. I was so angry. I was like, wow, how are we losing to West Ham? What is going on here? Why are we losing to them? I was so pissed off. And when Chicharito playing with us as well. I think it was Chicharito's first season, so it must have been 2010, 2011, right? And this dude, fam, he goes on a mad one, bro. Like takes the ball, dummies it. I think he passed Mark Noble, slaps it in bottom corner. It goes in. Gets the free kick. So it was 2-1. He gets the free kick, bends around the wall, goes in. 2-2, and then we get a penalty to make it 3-2. Scores the goal, right? And I remember this being live on the Premier League, like live on Sky Sports, right? And I remember this as well. Like when he's after scoring that third goal, he turns around to the camera. He's like, "What? Fucking get in there!" And I was like, Rooney's a beast, bro. Like Rooney's a beast, man. Like the way he played football, man. Like I mean, it's kind of a different way how Ronaldinho kind of played football, how he made me enjoy football. Rooney made me enjoy football because it was just the competitiveness and like the drive he had to wanting to win, like with ferociousness, And then obviously Ronaldinho had like the joy, smiling, doing all the skills. But for me, like Wayne Rooney, if ever do watch this, like thank you for everything you've done for Man United. Thank you for everything you've done for England. Like you are a legend of the game. You are for me like the greatest striker England has ever produced. You're one of the best players that like ever to play in the Premier League, in my opinion. Multiple time Premier League champion, Champions League winner. He's got everything. He's got everything, and he deserves it well. And I hope that you have a great management as well. But guys, I've been Preston, just giving my thoughts off on the Wayne Rooney retirement and my favorite moments from Wayne Rooney as well. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button. I'm signing out. Peace.